Hey there, Whitmer Middle School math team. Welcome to this explainer. We really wanted to take some time today just to acknowledge your absolute incredible dedication. You all have been working tirelessly to unpack the new Ohio math standards and prep for the Black Panthers' next big chapter. So today, we're going to zoom out and look at the big picture of what you'll be teaching. First things first, you guys, there is literally less than a month of school left. You are officially in the home stretch. I really want to validate the fatigue I know you're all feeling right now. You've worked so incredibly hard this year, actively preparing for the transition into the brand new Whitmer Middle School building. Believe me, when those doors open and the halls are decked out in navy and gold, all your preparation with these standards is going to make a massive difference. So here's our quick lesson plan for today. We've got our welcome to the Whitmer Black Panthers, then we'll look at the 8 standards for practice, explore the 3-year arc for ratios, dive into the algebra progression, and finally wrap things up so you can go have a great summer. All right, let's jump straight into section 1, the 8 standards for practice. Now, what's really cool about these 8 standards from the Ohio Department of Education is that they basically act as the underlying engine for your students' growth across all 3 middle school grades. We're talking sense-making, reasoning, constructing arguments, modeling, using tools, precision, structure, and repeated reasoning. Instead of just memorizing, students are actually learning how to make sense of problems. And the best part? These core practices don't change from 6th to 8th grade. Rather, the math they're applied to just gets a bit more sophisticated. And that actually brings us to a really crucial point, which is summarized perfectly in the Ohio standards themselves. They state that we are describing varieties of expertise that mathematics educators at all levels should seek to develop in their students. So, the main takeaway here? These practices build real conceptual understanding right alongside procedural fluency. By embedding these 8 practices, you're making absolutely sure your kids aren't just relying on memorized rules. They can actually adapt and, explain their reasoning. Moving right along to section 2, ratios in their 3-year arc. Let's take a look at how these ratio concepts actually grow over those 3 years. In 6th grade, your students are just starting to grasp the basic concept of a ratio, basically expanding on what they already know about multiplication and division. Then they hit 7th grade and they start analyzing proportional relationships and calculating unit rates. And then, boom, by 8th grade, the whole progression peaks. The domain shifts over to expressions and equations, and they start connecting all those proportional relationships to actual lines in linear equations. It's like a giant puzzle coming together. To really ground this, let's contrast a concrete 6th grade example directly with what they'll see in 8th grade. A 6th grader might learn that a 2-to-1 ratio of wings to beaks at the zoo literally just means for every 2 wings, there's 1 beak. It's super contextual, right? But fast forward to 8th grade, and those same students are taking proportional relationships, graphing them on a coordinate plane, and interpreting the unit rate as the slope of the graph. That is a massive leap in abstract thinking. And honestly, it's only made possible by your careful scaffolding along the way. Okay, let's look at the next big piece in section 3, the algebra progression. This domain is all about providing a really cohesive, step-by-step scaffolding of algebra skills. Think about it. In 6th grade, they're taking what they know about arithmetic and applying it to algebraic expressions, using variables to represent numbers for the first time. Then, in 7th grade, they're using properties of operations to generate equivalent expressions and tackling multi-step problems with rational numbers. Finally, they take a deep dive in 8th grade, where they're analyzing and solving linear equations plus pairs of simultaneous linear equations. Let's anchor this one by comparing 2 specific tasks. In 6th grade, a student learns how to use the distributive property to make equivalent expressions, like realizing that 3 times the quantity 2 plus x is exactly the same as 6 plus 3x. Now jump ahead to 8th grade. Those exact same kids are now analyzing and solving pairs of simultaneous linear equations graphically. They're understanding what the solution is the exact point of intersection on a coordinate plane. That high-level geometric and algebraic thinking relies entirely on the structural foundation built in the earlier grades. And finally, section 4. Have a great summer. Before we completely wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a quick question to chew on. What are you most looking forward to in the new Whitmer Middle School building next year? Is it the chance to collaborate in those brand new spaces, really diving into these deeply connected math standards? Or maybe just the feeling of a fresh start? Whatever it is, hold on to that excitement. Let it build a sense of shared purpose among the Black Panther staff for the upcoming year. So have a restful, incredibly happy summer, Black Panthers. You have absolutely earned it. Your dedication to truly understanding these learning progressions means your students are just going to thrive. So go enjoy your well-deserved break, take some real time for yourselves, and get ready to roar in that new building next year. We'll see you then.